A few years ago, I made a series of videos where I highlighted some of the most important ways that Taiwan was implementing changes to its agricultural industry in order to make it safer, greener, more efficient, and crucially, more environmentally sustainable. Through my research and filming, I discovered that Taiwan often goes above and beyond its call of duty and has taken great leaps to ensure that many of its industries are not only reaching, but also exceeding its sustainability goals, which have been implemented by the international community at large. In this ever-changing world, these topics of green living and sustainable food production are more important than ever. So today, I wanted to go back into the field, meet up with a few Taiwanese businesses, and see if they, and by extension all of Taiwan, are still doing their part to help our environment. These are Easy Meat, a plant-based meat producer, All Packing, who specializes in compostable packaging materials, and Wonder Greener, a company aiming to solve the one-time use plastic straws problem by making their straws entirely out of grass. It doesn't get much greener than that. So welcome back to my channel, everybody. My name is Wes Davies, and let's go out and see how Taiwan is reaching its sustainability goals in 2020.
Next, I hit the road and headed to All Packing Enterprises, which is a Taiwanese company specializing in compostable, biodegradable, flexible packaging, shipping all around Taiwan as well as internationally. Their company policy revolves around responsible consumption and production techniques, highlighted by their unique energy monitoring system, which actually converts excess energy and production byproducts into useful resources, making their production system more efficient and, importantly, drastically lowering their carbon footprint. I met up with Eileen, who introduced their company and production floor.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming, All Packing.
Oh, no problem.
Eileen led me inside where she showed me the numerous quality guarantees, ISO certificates, and patents their company holds, and began teaching me how they produce sustainable packaging in order to assist their worldwide customers in achieving the global mission of energy conservation, carbon emissions reduction, and caring for the earth, primarily by developing biodegradable and compostable packaging materials.
Our compostable bags are made from the plants.
So even if it does end up in the garbage incinerator, the material that's released is still better for the environment?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've noticed that a lot of these examples that you've showed me, they're international brands. Have you found that more and more Taiwanese companies are actually starting to use your compostable and biodegradable packaging, even though it might be a little bit more expensive, but obviously better for the environment?
I think it needs some time to educate and promote it, to make the people just more realize the eco-friendly products can be good for our earth.
And that's great though, that now that maybe more and more Taiwanese companies are starting to consider this sustainable packaging, there's a company like yours right in Taiwan that they can look to for their packaging solutions.
Yes.
They don't need to look internationally in order to find compostable packaging like this.
Packaging like this, yeah.
That's great.
Right, yes.
Being compostable means a product can break down into natural elements without releasing harmful substances into the environment. All Packing's compostable packaging has been certified by DIN CertCo in Europe and guarantees that it will decompose and disintegrate by at least 90% within 84 days. This, along with the energy monitoring system deployed within their factory, is all in agreement with the Paris Agreement, which mandates a 45% reduction in carbon emissions by 2030 and achieving net zero by 2050.
Here we are deep in the heart of the factory itself. This is the top of the line 10-color industrial printer. I've never seen anything like this in my entire life. I'm just so impressed with the scale of operation that they have here. And I can see there are so many steps involving quality assurance, just making sure everything is perfect.
What I love about All Packing is that not only do they create sustainable packaging solutions for their customers, but also their factory itself went through a $1.5 million USD technological modernization renovation in order to further reduce carbon emissions. This is done primarily through heat recovery equipment, which is able to trap excess heat and turn it into usable resources such as air conditioning and cooling water for their printing machines.
So one of the advantages of having such a sophisticated computer program is that it can actually track how much carbon footprint is being generated every single time they create a new package. So that's why on the actual packaging label, they can tell you exactly how much carbon was created, how much carbon footprint is left by this industrial process. And in fact, this is the leading company in all of Taiwan that has this technology. Of course, if you're interested in checking out all packing, you will find them at the Food Taipei Mega Shows Taipei Pack 2024, Tainex 1 4th floor, and this will be at the packaging material area. You can go say hi, and they will be able to fulfill all of your sustainable packaging needs. What a wonderful tour. I learned so much, and that was so exciting. I've never seen anything like that before. Make sure to go check out all the information right down below, and now we're on to the next one.
For our final stop